What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So in the time that I've been doing YouTube, I've seen quite a lot of stuff. However, what I'd like to talk about today is something that happened to me yesterday. And I'm probably gonna call it a rant. I don't necessarily know if it's, if it's gonna be a rant or something. I'm not angry in any way, but it's just something that I really don't get and I find it quite sad. I'll explain you what happened. So I was live streaming on Twitch yesterday. Went pretty well, was playing some of The Last of Us. We had 60 to 70 viewers. Everybody seemed to really enjoy it and stuff. Until all of a sudden a guy pops up who starts spamming in the chat some really offensive words towards me. He kept repeating it, typing it in the chat. I couldn't necessarily block it in any way. All I could do is block the user, and that was then it. However, he also followed me, notification popped up in the stream, and it pretty much went like that for a full hour. He just kept creating accounts, kept verifying email addresses, so he could repeat the same thing over and over again, and he did it about 10 times in total during the 1 hour stream that I did. That is just quite sad, of course, and you will all I think agree with me on that. Now what I just wanted to discuss is what is going on with these people that they feel like that's something that they like to do. Because I know I've been so long on the internet now. I know there are haters, I know there are trolls. My block list is pretty huge on YouTube. Whenever I see somebody constantly creating arguments in the comments or trying to swear at other people, then I'm getting so tired of that. I'm like, I don't need you in my comments. This is it for you. Go and spread all your negativity somewhere else. That's pretty much the way I always handle it, and so I immediately block that person, and that's it for them. But that being said, I am really happy with my current quote-unquote fan base or subscriber base, because they are always so nice to each other, I feel. And if you disagree with an opinion, that's fine, but all these people normally let me know in the comments why they disagree with me, give good reasons, and I am the last person to say that everybody doesn't have his own opinion, because that's of course the truth, and that's totally what my own channel is based around. Everybody has their own opinion, everybody can share that in the comments, and that's totally fine with me. I'm just giving you my opinion in my specific videos, of course. But then like I said, it's not necessarily that I'm angry at this guy for doing all that or spreading all those offensive words towards me. I don't even know what it was called. He one of his usernames was Robinoyo looks like 10 or something. It was kind of funny to me, honestly. With my experience on YouTube now, I know better than to actually take this stuff seriously. I don't really get angry at it anymore. I really used to have that in the past, in my first year of doing YouTube, when I saw that I got 100 likes on the video and maybe 2 dislikes. I would always focus on the dislikes. That would always make me sad, and especially realizing that I had just worked for hours on this certain video that I just put live, and in the first second immediately the video gets disliked by a user that I don't know, that doesn't necessarily know me, and that just made me very angry at that point. I don't have that anymore. I've come to accept that people who like your work don't always show that off. That's just the way it is. People click on videos, they enjoy what they watch, but they immediately continue and go to the next thing. Whereas the haters will always show themselves, and therefore, if your video gets maybe 5,000 views, and it gets 3 dislikes, then you know that those 3 guys are actually, the only 3 people that really dislike your stuff, because dislikers will always show, that they didn't like the certain video, or that they don't like you, whereas people who enjoy your content don't always show that. That's what I talked about in that one video about likes versus dislikes. But the thing is just that I don't get how this person doesn't get tired of himself. I've never been like this. I don't think, I've maybe been in arguments on the internet, but I wouldn't ever hate on somebody in the comments and actually take the time to spam, that particular person or whatever. It's just so sad to me, and I honestly couldn't live with myself. I would really not like my own personality or whatever when I would be doing stuff like that, and that's why I don't get at all how this guy keeps doing it, because this was not the first time he did it. I actually I did a live stream on the Order 1886, which was a month back when the game came out, and the guy was active there too, kept constantly creating accounts and stuff. It's a shame that Twitch doesn't let you IP ban people. You can just only block the person's account, and because he kept coming and coming, it constantly interrupted the stream, had to get my moderators and stuff to constantly block him. It just got kind of tiresome to me, and it's so sad that you know, out of those 70 people who are watching the stream and enjoying themselves, there has to be that one guy ruining it for everybody. And you know, I appreciate that most people will just ignore him as well, just like me. You know, just keep blocking him, whatever. He's not getting any attention. I don't think he's honestly getting any attention out of this. He might think that maybe he's watching this video right now and he thinks it's awesome. I just created a video about him. But that being said, the way I look at it is that, you know, you can maybe be a little bit of an attention whore and you want, you know, people to get the same recognition. In some way, it's always nice to have haters because it kind of proves that they are jealous of you getting recognition and they want to take a part of that, right? But that being said, he's still nameless. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. I don't even know who I'm talking about. It's just a random guy on the internet, and that's the way he's treated for everybody. And therefore, that's my conclusion to this whole thing. I just don't get how a person like this is really getting off from just hating on somebody in the comments, in the Twitch chat, whatever. It's so honestly, it's just really annoying, and it's just very sad. That's all I can think of. If I had to describe it with one word, I just think that a person like that is really sad. You know, we're all on the internet, we all don't know each other really, maybe in some way, especially people in the comments, of course. They are just names to most others. But that being said, doesn't mean you can totally be a different person than you are in real life, because in real life, this particular person, I bet he wouldn't say anything like this to actual people in real life. Like I said, no, he's just doing this behind his, you know, behind his little laptop screen or PC screen on his keyboard, being the hero of the day or whatever, thinking that you know, it's just nice to hate on people. And I find it really sad, especially also when realizing that I've seen this kind of stuff break certain new YouTubers right in the beginning. You know, they started with a new channel, they were really doing pretty well, and then there's a couple of haters coming along trying to bring them down. And you know, the kind of sensitive YouTubers, the people who start out in the beginning, really that hurts them quite a bit. And it's you know, it's gonna be one of the reasons why they decide not to continue with YouTube in the end. And like I said, I know better by now. Hey, I have 38,000 subscribers. I know I have plenty of people respecting what I do and you know, really appreciating that, and they like my content. I myself like making it for all of you. But yeah, it is kind of a thing that other YouTubers are not gonna look at in the same way, and that's you know, that's kind of the sad thing about it. So with that being said, I would like to know your thoughts in the comments, and then I'll be live streaming on Twitch you know, tonight as always. And then for now, I'd like to thank you a lot for watching. Hope to see you again next time.